if you guys noticed, but like 5 people left the showroom right before I got on stage. But I'm a woman, so I'm used to people not waiting for me to finish. I'm also a single mom. It's so fun to listen to somebody talk about paying a babysitter to go on a date with his partner who loves him. I pay the babysitter and it's Russian roulette. It's pretty brutal. No, it's pretty fun though. I really like my son. Usually New York crowds aren't really a fan of me saying that I'm a single mom. You guys are like, ew, why would she keep it? But I love my son. He's autistic, which you should clap for. It's the only way I could afford to raise him by myself in New York. The city provides a lot of, someone said true, yes, the city provides free services if you naturally avoid eye contact. So he goes to a school where all the kids are autistic, and lately he's been coming home and talking about, oh, what happened? That was very out of time with my punchlines. Which is, I feel like I'm in high school and you're the mean girl. What? No, please tell me what just happened. It was the boy? The boy was mean? Okay.
No, I said Columbia.
You said Columbia?
You said he goes to a school where all the people are autistic.
Oh, you all go to Columbia. Oh my God, that's so crazy. You know what's amazing is I too went to Columbia. Yeah, I made Dean's List every semester of my attendance. I got a student service award. I thought I was going to be a doctor, and then I got knocked up, so I do this. Oh no, that just sucked the air out of the room? All right. It's fine, I'm probably happier, right? I think. What do? You're at Columbia right now?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. And you guys are all autistic? What's your major?
Political science.
Political science? All of 4 of you? Political science? No. You're political science. Oh, that's why you felt comfortable speaking up. You're econ, very autistic. You? Political science as well. Okay, a little more shy. And you? He understands his white guy status. That's what's going on. And sorry, and you?
I don't go to Columbia.
You don't go to Columbia. Oh. She went to NYU? All right, nice try. I'm kidding. NYU is a great school. What was your major at NYU? Marketing. Nice. How's that going?
It's
It's okay?
okay.
Are you a marketer now?
Yeah.
Okay. So glad we had this exchange. I don't even know where to go from. Can I ask you guys? I'm just curious because how old are you?
21.
21. 23. Okay, I'm interested in this. I've been reflecting a lot on female friendships because they're difficult. I don't know. Do you find them difficult at 20?
A little bit.
I think it changes over time. Like if you ever hang out with a woman who's 10 years old or younger, super chill. She's cool. Like that's great. Then they hit 11 to 19 and it gets really vicious, but all of the viciousness is like couched in compliments. It's like, oh, Katie, you have a pretty face, so you don't have to have big boobs. You know what I mean? It's like really rough. And then, I don't know if you feel this way. I feel like women in their 20s, when I'm friends with a woman in her 20s, I feel like I'm constantly emotionally holding her hair back while she vomits all over herself. I don't know. It's like women in their 20s, I think, have a very hard time knowing their right side. It's like, I'm too this, I'm too that. I have to constantly be like, listen, you're not that ugly. You're not that smart. You know, like, it's fine. You're a person. I think there's an obsession with prodigy. And sometimes I think you just got to embrace being mediocre. Mr. Rogers did it, you know? But in their 30s, it gets really complicated. Any women in their 30s here? Clap if you are. Yeah? Do you notice that when your friend, look at her, okay, if you guys could see her face. Have you noticed that when you're friends with a woman in her 30s, the closer you get to her, the more cruel she becomes? You don't have many friends. It's a thing. It's so crazy. crazy. It's like you can be totally cool with somebody like hanging out in an elevator or at a comedy show talking to me, it's fine. But like the second you have her like sitting on the couch with you smoking a bowl, she'll turn to you and be like, so do people just book you because they want to fuck you? It gets so intense. But I'm part of the problem, right? Like I'm the chauvinist in a way. Like I feel more comfortable being booked on a lineup with a man who's been convicted of sexual assault, there's a lot of them, than I feel about being booked on a lineup with a woman I don't like. So I'm just saying, I'm not a fan of the election. I wasn't happy with the results, but I get it, you know? I get it. So about my son. First of all, he's amazing. He has this very amazing way of looking at the world. You know, like if we're walking outside and it's raining, he'll be like, that's a lot of air conditioners. Or if we pass by like a help wanted sign at a pizza shop, he'll be like, we have to help them. Or sometimes you look very puzzled. Have you ever met with?
I'm interested in what you're saying.
Oh, thank you. I loved your lemonade. That was a Paul Newman reference. Anyway, no, you're still blinking at me. Are you familiar with autism? This is what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. It's been on the rise. It's because it's like it's been increasing over time. But anyway, I'm talking about my son and kind of how he interacts with the world. And so you know, like sometimes if we're hanging out, I'll just be like, a blah, 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 blah. And I'll be like, can you stop talking gibberish? And he'll go, I am trying to learn Spanish. He's amazing. He does sometimes confuse words, like he confuses the word humans with the word for adults. So he'll say things like, I cannot wait to be a human. But more recently, he's been referring to white people as moonskins, which I really don't know what to do with. Dating as a single mom can be kind of crazy. I get messaged on Instagram a lot. Like one guy messaged me that he was going to bring flowers to a show, and then he never showed up. Yeah, and I was really disappointed, but like mostly in myself, because his IG handle was FDemHose. But I was excited. Because if we had gotten married, I could have been Mrs. Demhose. You know? I want to end on one more thing, you guys. Earlier this year, I went to my first all-female sex party. Yeah. All-female sex party. You just did a spit take, which I don't understand because it's mostly talking. I didn't expect to leave with such a warm heart and a dry throat. Dry everything, actually. That's not true. We all cried. Thank you guys so much. I'm Katie Blunt. Give it up for your host. Appreciate it.